हेलो इन्वेस्टर्स, वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ आवर सीरीज जर्नी टू 10 करोड़ बाय विशाल वेल्थ व्यू। आज के एपिसोड में वी आर गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू our journey into data center businesses, and today we'll be analyzing a company called Netweb Technology. So without wasting much time, let's jump into this discussion. Again, this video is not a investment advice and not a stock tip. So please do not invest this company without doing your own due diligence. This video is only for educational purpose. I hope you enjoy this video. So let's start. तो आज हम बात करने वाले एक कंपनी जिसका नाम है नेटवेब टेक्नोलॉजीज। दिस कंपनी वाज लिस्टेड रिसेंटली, बट ये कंपनी ऑलमोस्ट 1999 से एग्जिस्ट कर रही है। द जनरल मोटो ऑफ दिस कंपनी इज वी आर गोइंग टू प्रोवाइड एनी काइंड ऑफ क्लाउड सर्विसेज एज पर रिक्वायरमेंट, एंड मेनली ये एंटरप्राइज कस्टमर के साथ डील करते हैं। व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट हाई कंप्यूटिंग सॉल्यूशन, आसान शब्दों में ये है कि इफ यू आर एन एंटरप्राइज कस्टमर लाइक अ बैंक और लाइक अ, let's just say, a trading firm, and you have certain requirements for your data कि वो data protected रहना चाहिए, वो safe रहना चाहिए, and you should also provide me insurance in case something happens to that data, then this company is going to take care of all those requirements and provide them all those services. So that's a general business model of the company. Last year, एक news जो बहुत ज़्यादा eye catching थी for me was Nvidia was collaborating with this company. Now, if you guys have been following the AI boom and US market in the recent time, you know Nvidia is now the most valuable company in the world. And if Netweb Technologies has a collaboration with Nvidia, then we can guess जो भी Nvidia chips develop कर रहा है, Netweb Technologies is going to get early access to those chips and is going to have a advantage in Indian market compared to other hyper like high compute solution providers or any data center providers in India. So this partnership is not going to be one-way street where Netweb Technology is going to just acquire and buy NVIDIA's chip. As per the news, Netweb Technology is going to be partner in manufacturing some of the chips that are going to power AI systems. एक और ध्यान देने वाली बात यहाँ पे ये होगी कि this company is coming under PLI scheme right now, and this company has created and up and running 11 supercomputers across India. So their experience in hardware space is not new. And this company is almost a $2 billion company. That means it's an established company. And this has offices across 17 different locations in India. And the partnership with NVIDIA just gives a statement that if a $2 trillion company is ready to collaborate with you, that means you have something going on right and you have some amount of competitive advantage in the market. तो अगर अपन इनका रेवेन्यू डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन देखें विच इज प्रेजेंट इन स्क्रीनर, दिस डेटा माइट बी अ बिट ओल्ड, बट ऑलमोस्ट हायर एजुकेशन एंड रिसर्च एंड स्पेस एंड डिफेंस का contribution towards the revenue is like same 36% 40%. Now आपको ये सोचना पड़ेगा कि why is education institute requiring so much compute. So you have to understand whenever there are institutes like IIT, IISc, they are running simulation or they are running models or they're training for new research, they require some amount of compute. And to be honest, huge amount of compute. That's why these organizations have in-house supercomputer, which the folks in the college campuses can access anytime. So that's why government is going to give a certain amount of revenue to this company because they need this compute for their students and for their professors. Uh, 40% is almost IT and IT engineering services. That means the enterprise customer that have certain requirements for their businesses and they are solving that, and almost 40% of their revenue is coming from that segment. Space and defense is a small segment, but I think it can expand in future if government is planning to invest more in Indian space and defense companies. And 20% is almost others. I'm not going to deep dive into this 20%, but this is a general idea where different revenue streams is coming from for this company. If you're going to talk about collaboration, NVIDIA is not just the only player for this company. This company has also collaborated with companies like Samsung, Intel, and AMD, which are to some extent leading manufacturers of mobile and mobile devices and chips. So this proves that if there is a need for manufacturing requirement for these companies, Netweb Technology is going to be one of the leading partners with whom they can collaborate because they already had a partnership with them. इस कंपनी का आईपीओ काफी रिसेंटली हुआ है इन जुलाई 2023, And you have to understand there is a government push that's coming into this segment. जैसे मेक इन इंडिया की तरफ ज्यादा ध्यान जाएगा, जैसे पीएलआई स्कीम्स की तरफ ज्यादा फंडिंग जाएगी, government will try to make sure manufacturing in India is increasing, and specifically hardware manufacturing. And this company is poised to benefit from that growth. And agar अपन देखें तो all the right things are playing for this company. This company has already received PLI scheme. It's collaborating with big players like Nvidia, AMD, Intel, जो कि chip market में like kings हैं. There are no other company who can design better chips than Intel, AMD, and Nvidia. These are only three players in the market that can create state of the art chips. तो अगर अपन फ्यूचर ग्रोथ प्रोस्पेक्ट की बात करें तो एज पर company's commentary, their main growth is going to come out of four ventures. First is going to be a manufacturing facility with surface mount technology, SMT technology. Now, I don't understand what SMT is. Then they're also launching Intel Sapphire Rapids and AMD Genoa based Make in India high-end computing server. Again, this seems like a partnership with AMD and Intel, and they're manufacturing some kind of compute devices for them. Third is going to be the company is also entering into Europe and Middle East market, and they are planning to set up service network in four countries, which might not generate a huge amount of revenue, but this is a good start for a $2 billion company almost. Its market cap is around 15,200 crore. So fourth is their venture into new product lines. Now this is a bit risky business always. जब भी आप कोई नई device बनाने की कोशिश करते हो, you never know what's the consumer behavior and what's the consumption pattern against those devices going to be. So since this is not a B2B deal, I would take that with a pinch of salt. And as of now, I would consider only three major plays from which they can expect a good amount of growth. Let's talk about fundamentals of this company. तो अगर अपन fundamentals को देखें तो this company is, I would say, pretty sweet. ROC almost 38%. That means अपने कैपिटल काफी अच्छे से एम्प्लॉय कर पा रहे हैं. लो डेट कंपनी, दिस इज व्हाट आई लाइक. एंड रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी ऑलमोस्ट 30%. बट बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल दीज मेट्रिक्स अगर अपन पीई देखें, इट्स टचिंग ऑलमोस्ट 160. नाउ 160 पीई इज जस्ट क्रेजी. इट्स जस्ट crazy, matlab. That's the problem with Indian market. Like if the thing is good, it's going to be fucking expensive. And if you want to invest your money in that, you need to have like a solid gut. क्योंकि ऐसी कंपनीज आराम से 50% कभी भी नीचे जा सकती हैं अगर एक बैड न्यूज आ गई. क्योंकि कोई कंपनी 160 के पीई से 80 के पीई पे आ रही है, तब भी इट्स ओवर वैल्यूड इन माय ओपिनियन. एंड एक बैड न्यूज उसको आराम से 80 के पीई से नीचे लेके जा सकती है. तो अगर आप यहाँ पे पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं तो जस्ट कीप इन माइंड कि आप आराम से यहाँ पे 50 से 60% पैसा कभी भी लूज कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको ऐसा विश्वास नहीं हो रहा तो ask anyone who invested in Adani, and आपको पता चल जाएगा कि how stock market behaves to people who are not careful. And काफी ज्यादा दुख था जिन लोगों ने अदानी में इन्वेस्ट किया था. But now it's recovering, so let's see. So coming back to Netweb Technologies, this is important. Sales growth 5 साल की 40%. ओके, 40% अगर इनकी सेल्स ग्रोथ हो रही है, इसका मतलब ये है कि ये, ओ माय गॉड, हर 2 साल में अपनी सेल्स डबल कर पा रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स अगर ये ग्रोथ ये 6 साल तक भी करेंगे तो अपनी सेल्स 6 साल में 8 गुना कर लेंगे, विच इज अमेजिंग. तो अगर इनका अपन सेल्स मार्जिन्स देखें, सॉरी मार्केट कैप टू सेल्स देखें, तो ऑलमोस्ट 16-17 के मार्केट कैप टू सेल्स पे. अगर इनकी सेल्स अगले 6 साल में 8 गुना हो गई तो ये 2 के मार्केट कैप टू सेल्स पे आएगा. तो वी नीड टू प्रूव अ केस कि इनकी सेल्स 40% से अगले 6 साल तक और ग्रो हो सकती है, तभी दिस वैल्यूएशन मेक सेंस. वरना काफी ज्यादा डम इन्वेस्टमेंट हो जाएगा अपने परस्पेक्टिव से. तो सबसे पहले कंपनी की बैलेंस शीट काफी हेल्दी है, रिजर्व्स काफी हेल्दी है, कंपनी अपनी इक्विटी ज्यादा डाइल्यूट नहीं कर रही है. their fixed assets is not growing in a huge way. Borrowings is under check. So balance sheet wise and the way this company is running, it's quite clean. I have to appreciate that. तो अगर हम कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट की बात करें इस कंपनी की, द प्रॉफिट दैट दिस कंपनी इज जनरेटिंग is mostly getting occupied in the receivables and the inventory which this company has. And अगर अपन इस साल देखें तो the company has also raised capital from equity market. So as of now, cash flow statement में ऐसा कोई major pattern नहीं दिख रहा है कि this company is investing its profit from operation into growing its business. To some extent, receivables उस part उसका part हो सकता है because whatever the company is putting in to buy or acquire more materials to build those chips, this can be part of the receivables. But हाँ अभी थोड़ा मेरे को cash flow statement confusing लग रहा है इसका. Does not make sense. Now let's talk about the management of the company. तो अगर अपन मैनेजमेंट देखें तो चेयरमैन एंड मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर ऑफ द कंपनी इज संजय लोधा and he has been the founder of Netweb Technology and he has been running in this company since that time. Now, this is a good thing and it's a bad thing as well. Now, why is it a good thing? अगर कोई अपना फैमिली बिजनेस मैनेज करने की कोशिश कर रहा है एंड इट्स ट्राइंग टू मेंटेन इट, सारे डिसीजन जो वो लेंगे they will highly be aligned to the interest of their own, the promoters and the public shareholders. But इसका एक काउंटर आर्गुमेंट ये आता है कि व्हेन देयर इज फैमिली बिजनेस देन चेक्स एंड बैलेंसेस एक्चुअली डिक्रीजेस, क्योंकि फिर जो प्रमोटर्स होते हैं द डिसीजन मेकर्स आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ सोसाइटी और पार्ट ऑफ अ ग्रुप जो कि एक एथिक्स मेंटेन करके चले हैं. दे माइट नॉट केयर अबाउट पब्लिक शेयर होल्डर्स एट ऑल. तो देयर आर टू एंड्स ऑफ इट एंड सेकेंड जो एंड में बात कर रहा हूँ उसमें कंपनीज अगर आप देखें जैसे कि गूगल है, its CEO changes, Microsoft है, its CEO changes if the stock does not perform. But with family business, the problem is the change will come really late. But the positive side is there is high chance that promoters' interests are going to be aligning with your interest. अगर हम मिस्टर संजय लोधा की प्रोफाइल देखें, what's his educational background and does it even make sense for him to run a company like this? I think it does. He has a degree in management and MBA, and to some extent, he has to make business decision on a day-to-day basis. So if he is running this company since 1996, I think the management is really competent to run this company. अगर अपन recent results की बात करें for this company, the company's commentary is that their revenue is growing by almost 96% for H1, and they have launched high-end computing server, high-end like end-to-end state-of-the-art end-to-end high-end computing server, which was funded by Make in India initiative to some extent. And they have also expanded and like developed 8 models of advanced server that was developed in collaboration with AMD. Along with this, in August, they have expanded their offerings by launching 8 new models, and this was powered by AMD Genio processor. Now, this might be coming out from the collaboration and partnership that they are having with AMD. So, अगर हम यहाँ पे देखें, the commentary coming out from this company is that the AI revenue is seeing a boom in their revenue shares. Almost 193% year-on-year increase in the AI revenue that this company is receiving, which is a lot. So as per the commentary, the business remains strong, the order book remains strong. The company is also starting to export its product into overseas market. And this might be coming out from the partnership with AMD, partnership with NVIDIA. And along with this, you have to understand that this company is trading at a PE of 160, which is crazy, This company is almost trading at a PE of NVIDIA. And now you have to do an analysis that whether this company is as valuable as NVIDIA or not. And to some extent, if the answer to that question in your mind is yes, then you should take a decision as per that. And if the answer is no, then you should take a decision as per that. What are the risks associated with this company? I would say there is a lot of tailwind going ahead with this company. But the biggest risk that I see is again the valuation. This company is trading at a valuation of almost 20 times, almost 15, 16 times its sales and almost 160 times its earnings, which is huge. But again, this is a company that's generating a sales of more than 40% year on year. ROC is around 40%, which makes sense why investors are interested in this company and are ready to pay a heavy price or like a huge price for it. So that's my general take on this company. If you like this video, do subscribe to the channel and see you around. Happy investing.